Hey, so this is part 2 of the abbreviations. I'm gonna do, we did the single crochet. I'll show you a half double crochet, double crochet, slip stitch. I kind of showed you the front loop, back loop. I'll show you the bobble stitch. But yeah, let me know if you need anything. I'm always here to help. Alrighty, so here is part 2. For the sake of it, I'm gonna do a chain because, you gotta learn. You gotta learn the basics if you don't know the basics. All right, so for this, because I do so many magic rings, I tend to do my slip knot using a magic ring, kind of. You'll see. So I like to grab it with my index and middle, wrap around. I take my hook, bring it through, pull that back piece, and instead of going back for that working end, take it and pull. Simple, easy peasy. I'll show you again. Index or pointer and middle, thumb. Bring it over, make that X. Pull that working end through, loop it, grab your working end and your end, and you have your slip knot. All right, so here, chain, super easy. I like to steady my end, just yarn it over, pull through, that's 1. Yarn it over, pull through, that's 2. Yarn it over, pull 3. Yarn it over, pull for 4, yarn it over, pull for 5, yarn it over, pull for 6, yarn it over, pull for 7, yarn it over, pull for 8. We'll stop at 8, sounds like a good number. So this is your chain. Simple, easy peasy. So let's start with a half double crochet, which are typically used for like you use half double crochets for the octopus's little leggies. You don't use any in this guy, but this is like the bobble stitch. Okay, so half double crochet. Instead of going straight, so when you're working in a chain, you're going to be pulling through, as you're holding it, you're going to be pulling through this top loop to start. Okay, so half double crochet. Instead of doing this for a single crochet, yarning over and pulling through for a single, you're going to yarn over before, pull through that loop, that stitch, go and grab your yarn. So now you'll have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that is a half double crochet. And you can just tell that it's like taller than the single crochet. We'll do it again. So yarn over, pull through, pull that yarn through for another loop. You got 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Let's do it one more time. Yarn over, pull through your stitch, grab that yarn, if I can grab it, pull it through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that is a half double crochet. Super easy, super simple. A lot of the time following half double crochets, you'll have a slip stitch, which is super easy. So you'll pull through, grab that yarn, pull it through your stitch, and instead of yarning over like you would a single crochet, just pull that right through. We'll do another slip stitch just so you kind of get a feel for it. So go through that stitch, grab that yarn, come through, and instead of yarning under or yarning over to pull through, just pull right through that original loop, and that is your slip stitch. Alrighty, we'll do one more. So yarn over, or yarn into that stitch, pull your loop through, and instead of yarning over, pull right, if I don't lose it, pull right through that original loop, and that is your slip stitch. Alrighty, so now we will get into the double crochet. For the sake of me working on a chain, I'm gonna pull a chain 1. Now for a double crochet, and this is when you're working on a chain now, you will see you have your backs and fronts. This is when you will start going into, I like to pull through so you'll have this side, this one, and this one. I will usually pull through these two. I treat those as I think. Do I? No, I treat these as my backs and fronts. Sorry, I don't do this very often. And I'm not a teacher. So, all right. So anyways, double crochet. So for this, it's a lot like the half double crochet. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to pull through our front. Sorry, I'm stuck. Our front and back loops, pull it through. Grab that yarn, pull through. So we have 3. So instead of yarning over and pulling through all 3, for the double crochet, we're going to yarn over, pull through 2. So you still have 2 on there. Yarn over, pull through 2. See, it's even a little bit taller. All right, so let's do another one. So we're going to yarn over, go into our stitch, grab that yarn, pull through for 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is why it's not generally used a lot, because it naturally creates gaps. But like I said, you'll use it in stuff like this. I can't specifically think of a pattern that I've used that has it, but I know I have used it. Probably for like bat wings or something. All right, so we'll do it again. Yarn over, pull through both. If I can get you in there. Grab that yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There she is. There's your double crochets. So in a lot, I've been saying front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop. Basically, all you need to know is this is your front loop, that's your back loop. Once we get into the patterns, like the mushroom uses, I want to say, I think they both, or no, the mushroom uses a front loop row and the octopus uses the back loop row. Once we get into the patterns, you'll see it creates a line to then surface crochet on. You'll see it, it does what it does. It's great. All right, so now for the bobble stitch. Okay, so honestly, it's easy. You'll be fine. You got this. I'm here for it. That is your bobble stitch. Yarn over and insert into your stitch. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again, and you basically repeat that until you have 5 loops. It tends, I want to say it's typically 4 times. So let me show you that in action. I'm going to get rid of some of these double crochets just so I have some space. Okay, so we are going to yarn over, pull through your stitch, grab that yarn, pull through. So you have 3 loops. So you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So now you have 2. So we're going to yarn over again, pull through that same original stitch, go in, grab that yarn, pull it through. So now we have 4 on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2. So now we have 3 standing. Okay, so again, yarn over, pull through that original stitch, grab that yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 4 standing stitches. So one more time, yarn over, pull through that original stitch, grab that yarn, bring it through. So now we have 6 on here. So yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have those 5 standing stitches. And we're gonna yarn over one more time, pull through all 5 of them, okay? And that's where you get that. So typically bobble stitches will be followed up by slip stitches. So then we're going to go into our next stitch, grab that yarn, pull it through for a slip stitch, pull it right through that loop, tighten it up, and it creates its little, typically, you know, legs, arms. It's great. Okay, so let's do another one. We'll do this a couple times. It's easy, you know, but even I still sometimes have to like think about it. Okay, so yarn over, pull through that stitch, grab that yarn. I'm sorry, I keep sticking to these papers. All right, grab that yarn, pull it through the stitch. We have 3, so yarn over, pull through 2. So we've got 2. Let's do it again. Yarn over into that original stitch, grab that yarn, pull it through. We've got 4 on there, so yarn over and pull through 2. So we have 3 standing stitches. Yarn over, back through that original stitch, grab that yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 4 standing stitches. Yarn over, pull through that original stitch, grab that yarn, pull through. So we have 6 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 5 standing stitches. Yarn over one last time and pull through all 5 of them. And then typically with the slip stitch, here we go into our next stitch. Grab that, pull through that stitch, and you have your bobble stitch. I really hope this all helped. Like I always say, if you need anything further, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. And I really want you to love this. I really want you to succeed. I want you to enjoy yourself. But all right. Thanks so much, guys.